I really hope that you guys can hear me. Because that whole time my mic was definitely not on. But it's feel like somebody is definitely like spiritually depleted. Somebody could be battling with themselves. There could be like a lot of chaos or tension within like third parties, all right? Someone could feel like they're looking for some type of clarity. Someone could feel like they want to expand their awareness, but things keep getting stuck and are blocked for them. Okay. Like it feels like a person that want peace, but for whatever reason just can't find it. Like they can't come into terms with getting peace. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords. I almost feel like this person could have been working on a lot of different things that could have failed. Plans could have gone like haywire or awry, right? There could be like a like all hope could be lost, or like somebody's sex sense of direction is unbalanced. Okay, someone could have like too many scattered thoughts, where it's like their thoughts are so scattered that they can't even come to terms or see certain truths about a situation. Okay, and we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, so Taurus energy is significant. All right, so let's see. What sage of the ancient ways with the second house and Scorpio? And this is making me really feel like somebody's money, somebody's finances were blocked. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Like, I really do feel like somebody, like, their finances were blocked, or this could be like right now, like your finances are blocked, right? Like you're needing to do some type of shadow work. Okay. There is something involving your second house, right? So I did talk about the root chakra. I did talk about stability earlier. So there could be something involving your second house where it's like you had to heal, you had to do some shadow work, you had to see something about yourself in order to allow for abundance to come in and come your way. Okay. What's this Three of Swords? We have the Lovers. So Three of Swords with the Lovers. This is you choosing the right people, the right connections. Okay. We have the King of Cups coming out in the reverse with the High Priestess. What's the King of Cups reverse with his lovers and the High Priestess? We have the Six of Cups. Yep. So past choices, past relationships. I could be talking to a masculine energy, or I could be talking to a feminine energy, right? Just flip the roles, whatever resonates. But with this King of Cups in the reverse energy and this Six of Cups with the lovers, right? I almost feel like somebody was making the wrong choices and the wrong decisions when it comes to money in the past. And you're seeing something about the way you spend money, the way you handle money, the way you handle finances. And you're needing to change this about yourself in order to call in abundance. Okay. You could have been holding on too tightly to control. Okay, I just saw 333. You could have had like a really rigid type of mindset, right? And now it's like you're being asked to release control. You're being asked to release stress, release burdens, release tension. Okay. And then behind that, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is that new beginning. That's that spark. All right. This could be new ways that, the collective could be like, making money. All right. Well, so we have the Ace of Cups coming out, and then we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So the Ace of Cups, that's abundance, that's fertility. Okay. So something around children can also be significant, right? What's this Three of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Cups? We have the Ace of Wands, right? So your past choices, your past decisions could have had you blocked, it could have had you stuck. And now I feel like there is something that is opening up for you when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, okay? Maybe you really had to search within inside of yourself and try to find the things that you know you are passionate about, right? I almost feel like too somebody's lack of support or lack of community could have had somebody like not even realizing that they are a star, right? Not even realizing that a lot of things that's happening for them in their life, it's faded, okay? Maybe you didn't realize that you had to go through the motions to learn something about yourself, learn something about, you know, the people in which you were dealing with, right? But I feel like it's something that is clicking, right? Your faith is being restored, okay? You're seeing now a way to open up the floodgates of abundance where the floodgates of abundance were previously blocked for you in the past, right? Especially with the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Wands, right? And with the High Priestess here, it's like there's something that you are seeing, you're witnessing, your intuition is going off, right? Maybe this is you like coming into your crown, coming into like creativity, all right? And we do have Sage of the Ancient Ways energetic signature, right? That was the Kundalini card. Okay. Let's see. Right, and we have Temperance coming out. So divine timing, balance, healing, restoration. All right. I feel like things are being restored in your life. Things are coming together. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. I want to read Sage of the Ancient Ways. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna get an advice card. You could be seeing 1 through 132. Okay, twin flame separation is on page 132. Okay, so we have Bastet, Feline Grace. I'm going to read that one too. If I can find it. Okay, so Sage of the Ancient Ways, that's on page 168. So let's read that one. All right, so we have the I'm sorry. The energetic signature Sage of the Ancient Ways Oracle card is a profound acknowledgement of your role as a custodian of wisdom beyond time. It celebrates your connection to ageless truths and sacred knowledge that have guided civilizations and spiritual seekers throughout history. This card identifies you as someone who not only possesses deep insights and teachings based on personal experiences and introspection, but also a guardian of wisdom that spans multiple dimensions and lifetimes. And this is very much like the energy of the High Priestess, right? And the High Priestess, so I'm an 11 life path, right? And I'm also a Taurus sun. Okay, so I know that the High Priestess is considered to be Piscean energy, but the High Priestess is the second card in the tarot deck, right? So everything about the High Priestess to me gives Taurus energy. It's the second card, right? Taurus, if you ask me, is one of the zodiac signs that is very intuitive, but also very grounded in their intuition. And I'm a Taurus Sun, Taurus Mercury, and Taurus Lilith in the ninth house. Okay, so of course I think the way I do, but the high priestess, right? She is literally sitting in between two pillars, right? So when I think of the two pillars, it makes me think of the number 11, which is like to me the bridge between the seen and the unseen, right? And she's literally holding the Torah in her hand. And the Torah is said to be the first five books of the Bible. And going back to the number five, right? That's the Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. Okay. And everything about the Torah, everything about, the first five books of the Bible to me gives divine law. All right. Which is very much like the energy of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher. Okay, so let's see. It celebrates your connection to the ageless truths, your connection to the okay. It celebrates your connection to the ageless truths and sacred knowledge that have guided civilizations and spiritual seekers throughout history. This card identifies you as someone who not only possesses deep insights and teachings based on personal experience and introspection, but also a guardian of wisdom that spans multiple dimensions and lifetimes. This card reveals you are not only as a mentor enriched by personal experience and introspections, but also a designated guardian of multidimensional wisdom waiting to be awakened within you. Drawing this card signifies that your presence in the world is not by chance, but by design. You were here to share the ancient wisdom and knowledge that you have been entrusted with. Knowledge that is crucial for the evolution and awakening of the collective consciousness. Your ability to understand the interconnectedness of all things, to draw upon the lessons of the past, and to impart this understanding to others marks you as a sage of the ancient ways. Your remembrance, whether shared through words, actions, or simply being, are seeds of transformation. As the energetic signature, Wisdom Keeper graces your presence. It acknowledges your profound connection to the timeless stream of knowledge and wisdom. You are a steward of truths that transcend ages, a guiding star in the quest for understanding and enlightenment. Um, and so let's read Basset Feline Grace, and then I'm going to pull an advice card to end the reading. Okay, so this is card number 20. And right there, that aligns again with what I said about Taurus and the High Priestess. Okay, so, well, I'm sorry, it's page number 20, not card number 20. All right, so Bastet, the Egyptian cat goddess, embodies the harmonious dance between playfulness and fierceness. She encourages you to embrace both sides within your Kundalini journey. The presence of Bastet in your spiritual journey is a beacon of intuitive wisdom, guiding you to harmonize your dual aspects for holistic well being. Her essence encourages a playful exploration of the world. I just saw 4242, so you could be seeing 4242, reminding you that laughter and lightness can be powerful tools for healing and transformation. Simultaneously, she embodies the fierce courage needed to face shadows and challenges head on, teaching you the value of setting boundaries and asserting your will. That's making me think about that Piscean energy that I said earlier, right? In the dance of your awakening, let Basset inspire you to navigate life's complexities with the agility of a cat, poised, confident, and ready to leap into the new opportunities or retreat into solitude as needed. And that's making me think of the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is the only queen in the deck that has like a cat by her feet, right? And cats are very intuitive creatures, okay? Um, Her energy supports you in developing a keen sense of timing and discernment, enabling you to know when to fully engage, and when to conserve your energy. This card beacons you to embrace your multifaceted nature, to celebrate your capacity for depth and play, strength and gentleness. Okay, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing. That was like just me reading parts of it because I want to get some clarifiers. I just saw 444, so you're seeing 444. I want to get some clarifiers, right? And then I want to get an advice card, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. Okay, I hope this reading gave you clarity. Okay, I hope that you got something positive and something helpful out of this reading. Okay, so let's go in. I'm gonna get to the advice card first, and then we're gonna clarify with some oracles. And it's so crazy because we really do have this martyr energy releasing the bonds of self-sacrifice. So like boundaries, okay, and not letting people play with you and your boundaries is very significant. Okay, so let's get an advice card for this collective. All right, so 2 cards came out. We have Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have Material Harvest, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands, Accelerated Motion. I think the 8 of Wands did, yeah, it came out. So somebody could be ascending or, leveling up spiritually in a way that could be considered to be fast. But maybe it's like the energy of quantum leaping into a new timeline and just not allowing the old timeline to drag you backwards. Okay. All right, so let's see. Need some clarifiers for this collective. All right, so we have Harmony's call: embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. And then we have Shield of Resilience. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. Just saw 4646. Or I'm sorry, 464. I meant to say. All right, so we have Eclipse of Concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting realizations. And then we have Roots of Stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. So heavy emphasis around the root chakra. And then we have at the bottom, worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. All right, so I hope you guys found some clarity from that reading. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that this reading gave you clarity. All right, and have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.